Yeah, you're a hoe bag.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe people live this way. I just can't. I'll just do a quick talk, Ma, and I'll get some stuff off my mind, clear out my mind. I'll, yeah, I'll degauze. You like it today? Yeah? Very cool. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Health empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. It's been kind of a weird day. It's been an all-day evening kind of day. It's been evening all day. That's what it feels like. And I don't know. The moon's getting close to full, and as you can hear, like, Tango just woke up. He's been sleeping all day. He's been gone a couple days running, romping around. Gray Cat, I'll call tomorrow and make 2 appointments to have both of them neutered or spayed, whichever it is for boys, because they're gonna get eaten. Because they're not big cats, and the tomcats and the coyote and the dogs and the stuff around here they're just big. And so they'll have a better chance if they lose that. And I was like, man, I've been studying a lot about animal nature my whole life. I just watch of animals. I just spend time and I watch how people and animals just like interact with each other and how they'll be cool for each other, and just something happens even in the animal world and they're turning around and just strike, you know? And it's just like, what causes people to do that? I'm seeing it more and more. More and more people are getting belligerent. They're getting belligerent because they don't have that voice, that inner voice that says, don't do that. It'll cause harm to that person. They don't have it. Don't do that. Because there's so freaking... so many more documentations of psychopaths and psychotic events and things like that people are having. They're being documented everywhere. The level of violence. Like, the world's always been a violent place. I don't know if it's to the level that I don't know if it's ever been. I'm sure. The Roman times. At least on Friday and Saturday nights, we're not there yet, where people are eating their popcorn and in coliseums watching people freaking bludgeon each other till their bloody death. We're not that, so yeah. Anyway, changing the program. I've been trying to change the program. I'm just trying to live my life and make it through this life without being too angry about stuff. That's one of my primary goals. My grandpa was an angry guy. And I've just seen it my whole life, how anger eats people up, and I've had periods and points and times in my life where I've been consumed by anger myself, and I know the tools, I know the things I do. So if I start getting consumed by anger, at this point, it's just because I want to be consumed by anger, because I know all the right things to do. I start getting mad. And usually I start getting angry about stuff. It's because I feel powerless about something. Like there's something I want to control and I can't. And it just makes me so angry. So I've been picking up the dumbbells lately a lot. Like the last year. and that's how I get a lot. Well, since pretty regular. Since probably last fall. So not quite a year. Anyway, by the time we leave here, potentially, I'm trying to get us out of here as soon as possible. We have until the end of the year, but I'm trying to just be proactive and just go. Because I can't freaking stand all this cat life, man. This cat turnover with these cats. It's a constant thing, and I like animals, but it's the wild side of it. But yet again, I get an opportunity to study the true nature of things, you know? And they turn on each other, and even in, like, fits of passion and stuff like that, it's just like, you know, that's it, Ma. She's so cute. So, it's just hard. I'm an empath, and I don't enjoy having to. I just pray to Creator. I just don't want to see it. If the cats end up dying, just please don't let me see it. Because since we've lived here, I've buried 3 cats. And I know that there's more that are around here that my answers have been prayed. And my prayers have been answered. I can't handle it. I can't believe that people live like this. And the cost to spay and neuter and stuff like that is just, But I'd like to take Tango with us because he's a really good cat. We've known him his whole life. And I don't know about Gray because he's really going to have to come down a lot of notches for him to go. Because he's about, I don't know, half feral, 3/4 feral, So, I don't know if there's a point beyond where he's just like, that's just how, I don't know. There's so many different ways it could go. So, in changing the program, I always kind of thought people that are pretty much the same, then people become more like that or less like that. And I know how easy it is. I know how easy it is to just fall into the anger. Because I've seen more examples of people losing their stuff than having the composure and emotional control. My whole life, Mom has been telling me about just expressing to me about emotional control and putting the precedence upon the importance of emotional control, because if you can't control your emotions, then you will end up in a system where they will control you. And it's a very lucrative system for them, so they are welcome. They're more than glad to have you, people in general, lose their emotions and perpetuate their lucrative system. They'd be more than happy, And I live in a state, it's just like they just would rather, I don't know, the community is only as good as the people that are in the community. It's always been like that, right? But so many people, I don't know what happened, just money became so much more important than people on this planet. People definitely have lost their connection to spirit. They've definitely lost their life. Where I didn't want connection to spirit, a Creator, God. I don't want nothing to do with I just want to do what I want and drink beer and try and meet pretty girls, and there's more to this living on this earth than that. Things like that, I never really wanted the big flashy houses and cars and stuff. I was always more practical minded. But I had all this stuff. 6 years ago I had all this stuff. I've been without all this stuff for 6 years. Do you miss all this stuff, Ma? Do you miss living in Omaha? No? No. Yeah, not now. Me either. Miss Oregon? No. You're just happy to be where you are? Always moving forward, huh? We're always going where Creator assigns us, eh? Right? So changing the program. I'd never really understood how there was this storyline of whatever group I was involved in. They were trying to impose their will and their way of thinking on the people that were on the outsiders coming into the group. Whether it was, all these. Because I've been looking for peace and serenity my whole life. I think Mom did a lot more when she was younger too. We used to go to Church of Religious Science. Remember all those? I remember having to sit still, which is never real easy for me to begin with, on Sunday mornings in the hotel banquet conference rooms. and looking at all the books and stuff after, all the literature from all the speakers. Listen to me and what I have to say because it's so important, you know, that when you buy my books about the words that you just hear me say, then that pays for me to live the exuberant lifestyle that I see fit, right? Our stories were always way better than theirs, Ma. So, and then like church religious science, let's see what else. You know, I've been to Catholic services, I've been to Protestant, I've just Baptist freaking, gosh, so many different, because I'll just check anything out. I never been into the wicked side of things much. I never been in the side, you know, as much as I tried to be freaking. Dango's going up in the window. As much as I try to be a hoe bag and stuff, that ain't me, and I just not me. So, alright, Artie, I'll wrap it up. So, I was always more in line with those do-gooder type, you know, taking care of everybody else around you, making sure, are you okay? Are you okay? Is this person okay? Does everybody have what they need? Not what they want, but does everybody have what they need? I look on the planet, I look at all the stuff that people have because they wanted it. All it is freaking landfill, man. All it is like one day it's gonna, like, you know, yachts. One day it'll end up on the bottom of the ocean. You know, one day. Or in a yacht junkyard. I mean, because everything has a lifestyle. Everything has an end. You know, things are all not shiny. You know, just like relationships, they're shiny. They're so shiny when they're brand new, right? When people meet each other and they're young and there's just all that hot fire chemistry and they're just going at it like rabbits, right? Right? And as years go by, too much good loving, too much good food, too much good food, too much good food, less good loving. You know, less walks at the park because you already, you know, done swoon or won her over. Or him. Either way, it's a two-way street. Both parties drop the ball. They stop caring as much because you already done got the pry. I got the cow, right? So, people stop trying. Year goes by. You after buy. People, you know. Pounds here, pounds there. Less exercise. And all that freaking love and all that abundance and what do people got to go to for show? A bunch of heart disease, diabetes, you know, knee replacements through just people that just all in all just feel bad. All in all, just feel bad because they feel bad about themselves. Yeah, you just sleep. She needs to get snipped too. I see, that's the thing, is the hardest thing is I think about is having to keep them indoors for 10 days. Well, I could do it. She stayed indoor. I could do it with her. I could do it. Because she had it after she was in here for weeks. Anyway, and then people, like, you know, they stay with the people, you know, that they start out with, but you gotta stay. We both have to stay in close proximity to the physical fitness that we're in, or we should be able to call it irreconcilable differences and just, you know, contract null and void. Right? God, I've let myself go a lot too, though. It's hard to care about yourself when nobody else cares about you. It is. And I hear all these people talking about, you gotta love yourself first before anybody else is gonna. Oh, I got so much broader perspective on that, but that's up for another day, another conversation. I think I've run up my mouth long enough, and I think, I'll just go over. They're control the world areas to make life better, because the whole world is and I don't ever buy lottery tickets. I rarely, like once every year, 2 years, I'll buy a scratcher, just to see the golden ticket thing, right? So, and get a cup of coffee and go to the park this morning. and scratch off the scratchers, and the fucking convenience stores closed because they can't freaking get people to work. And then you have the only people that you have work that they're gonna need days off, so they just close the stores. The world's gotten trippy. So I don't understand how people really think that there's as many people on this planet as they say, based on the fact of the people that I've lived all over. Well, the western half and middle part of the country, I've been all over the nation. I've been in different parts of the world, and it's not